What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and this is the show predicated on the journey of life and business. If you guys are new to the show, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you guys have been listening, if you don't mind, just, if you know there's somebody that this might help, share it with them. I would really appreciate that and really appreciate your help in spreading the word. Anyways, guys, for today's episode, I want to talk about addicted. So this is a term that my friends and I, my close friends group and I, we use a lot. And we use it specifically under the context of I'm addicted to feel good. And what we mean by feel good, what I mean by feel good is I'm addicted to short-term thinking. I'm addicted to doing things in the moment that give me emotional release for a brief momentary period of time, but is very super destructive in the long term. And the past couple episodes have been just some deeper things on truth about how we operate. And hopefully it's eye-opening. And hopefully it's not, I don't want this stuff to come across as detrimental, but for it to come across as helpful. And that's really honestly going to depend on how you take these things, your choice to see them as helpful or not, and your choice to see that that what's being talked about is actually good and positive. Because a lot of people think that just because things hurt momentarily or can cause, some discomfort, we associate discomfort with negativity, and that's actually not always true. So anyways, addicted, going back to that, it is very easy to become addicted to the feel good. And the feel good is really attached to that short-term thinking because our lives are now predicated on just trying to feel good, trying to get a quick fix, always trying to overcome the day's stress, overcome how we're operating, how we're doing things, basically because of this short-term thing that I want to do. So for instance, it's eating. It can be eating and food for a lot of people. It can be on social media to where you're constantly just seeking the affirmations, right? And as a result, it's actually destructive to you because you're going hard after the affirmations and you're missing the long-term consequences and the long-term goal of something you're actually trying to build. This is the same thing in business. It is very easy to get comfortable and being addicted to the norm, right? If you're getting a paycheck or if you have clients that where you're working and you're just getting paid and you're doing a job now, but you're no longer building the company. So, you started out as a solo guy and you're kind of like in this freelancer position and you've got clients who are paying you good money. Now you're addicted to the money and now you actually got a job all over again, just without the big corporation over you because you're not actually building the company. You're not actually franchising or building systems or processes and trying to create a team and move forward. And that's what I mean by addicted to the feel good. You're doing what feels good in the short term and what is easiest in the short term versus what is harder in the moment, but easier in the long term. And I tell you what, the easier in the long term is really where everything is at. It really is. Everything that really comes later in life that is worth your time investing in now is going to be painful up front. And it's really choosing pain now or pain later. And pain later is normally a lot greater than pain now because pain is going to come no matter what you do. You're going to have to be uncomfortable at some point in your life. And it's just, when do you want to do it? When do you want to do those things? When do you want to start saving money to invest and to actually retire or safeguard your family or safeguard the company? When do you actually want to stop buying and spending on the frivolous things? And I'm not saying you and I, like our whole lives have to be dedicated and dictated by discipline and it's just going to be this unenjoyable thing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm actually saying is discipline in the short term that produces long-term consequences that are healthy and good. That is one of the best feelings, honestly, on this earth, to where you have delayed gratification. And I'm talking about where you work, you're grinding, you're doing the work that you need to do, not just the client work and not just the freelancer stuff on that side, but you're doing the work that you need to do. And then the long term pays off. And then you look back and you're like, man, I climbed that hill. I conquered that thing. And that's really where this addicted comes in, because if you're addicted, you're never going to climb that hill. You're never going to conquer. My Andrew and I, we've talked a lot about how we have been a freelancer company, not actually a company. Like, we're freelancers, not a company. And I'm not trying to insult freelancers, but what I mean is we're not trying to build and create something for a whole team of people versus me just getting a paycheck. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day. and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.